should be bigger, like Burning Man. That's what the vibes gave me.
Burning Man, but Salt Flats, but better.
But like cooler than Burning Man.
Amazing. Perfect weather. Vibes are good. God bless Salty Toes.
Sunset, baby.
It's a really special thing that very few people have the opportunity to do. So for me personally, I'm just grateful that we can do that and that, we have that opportunity and we can go and just have so much fun. Man, it was just so much fun.
Where do I see the toes going? Is on the nose.
Dude, it's like space. Clara keeps saying it's like it's winter time, but it's salt, not snow, and it's cool. It's really cool. Really happy to be here.
To me, it just means living in the moment, and we're all young and we're all naive and reckless, and we're enjoying our time, and I think that's the best thing we can do.
Look up. It's written on the sky right now. That's how you keep up to date with us.
I love Benny and Will with all of my heart, so it's kind of like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I feel loved.
It's very peaceful.
Everyone's here for the same reason.
It's very emotional.
Very deep. I don't know what that reason is yet.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
nice.
find out later tonight.
Taking a moment and really just taking in all that happened and being like, wow, we made that happen is insane. I can't believe we did that. Now, and in the past, we started hosting festivals on the Salt Flats. And I think that's really where Slingshot excels.
That's our home, baby.
So count your seconds, girl. It's over now. I cannot speak. I sit around in misery.
Well, I think we got to give credit to ourselves back in 2021 when we first planned Salty Toes 1.0. The beginning of the road started there because we wouldn't be able to plan for 3 if it hadn't been for 1.
Yeah, it's been wild because the first one was not a lot of people at all. So then they thought of the festival, started doing the festival. And then there were still 50 people, something like that. I don't really remember, but it was pretty small groups, not a lot of bands. Really, really easy to figure out and not a lot of planning, not too much planning went into it.
I cannot speak. I sit around in misery and pray it all goes away. I've lost my faith in love. Forever I wait.
I would say the first one, it was mostly kind of just all of our friends, and a few people were like, "Oh, thanks for coming out."
They did their first ever Salty Toes, which I wasn't able to be a part of because I was out of town or something along those lines. And I remember hearing about it and being like, that is so cool. And I would love to be a part of that.
second year was definitely bigger, a lot more people, a lot more bands, but it was still, you know, it was still very manageable. And the planning was, there's a lot of planning for sure, but this year was completely different.
The second one was more like, hey, this is all of our friends and we're all getting together on the salt flats and we're gonna just dance till our little hearts can't dance anymore.
Yeah, the 2.0, from what I remember, we had the one stage and it was a lot of fun. I think we did it right during the Kilby block party, so we were a little worried that like, oh, is anyone going to show up? But I think we had a really good turnout.
Thanks for coming to the 3rd annual Toes Sesh. We are all happy to have you out here. Let's have a fun time, I guess.
Couple quick notes. We have Kevin with the art session right here. We have some official Toes merch. Dr. Dalton rolling and stuff. And a couple more guys is be safe, be friendly, and show us your best moves. Also, this is a donation run event, so please, if you haven't RSVP'd, swing by the merch and give us some love. Okay, let's get it, boys. Woo!
What's the ruckus for, man? I'm trying to read my book and drink my coffee.
Well, I'm just trying to promote this here music festival, you know? It's gonna be sweet. Check it out.
Dude, that is awesome. Where can I get myself one?
You could totally get yourself one September 16th on the Salt Flats. And you go, but yeah.
It feels so good. It feels insane. I'm having a good time. I'm sure you're having a good time. And the toes are salty, and that's what the best part about it is. The toes are salty. Oh, to be on salt flats? To be on salt flats.
Every week, every year.
Dog too.
More dogs.
More
dogs.
Yeah.
More dogs.
Dogs are the good vibes.
Dude, he went pretty beautiful, honestly. It's got its ups and downs, it's got its craziness, it's got its smoothness in process. But I feel like it really all came together pretty beautifully.
And it's still going. I wish I could be dancing for my favorite band, but there comes a time when you gotta work, I guess. You can't always enjoy it, but that's okay. Once I'm done, though, I'll be dancing.
3.0 was like, we don't know how many people are going to come. We don't know, like, if something goes wrong, how do we handle it? And, like, there was that meeting when everybody came together and we were like, oh, shit. Like, this is a big event and we need to be ready for, like, if things go wrong. And that was, like, a very different vibe to Salty Toes than beforehand.
Yeah, so I'm Will Sangster, and
I'm Benny Klein.
we are Slingshot Productions. Basically, chronologically, it started, probably the first stages were, like, when we still spent last spring, kind of being like, all right, I'm getting back soon, like, let's get this on the road, like, or at least, some early stages, like, you just hear some ideas. But it didn't really start, I would say, till maybe we're working again at the nursery together this summer. And, we would just, every shift basically just be jamming. Like, all right, so, let's do an Earth and Space stage. Like,
all right, oh, we can't get these guys, let's get these guys, you know, just a bunch of ideas.
What's up? There's so many of them. Yeah, so many. It's difficult.
Sure.
I'll hopefully be next fall.
You hitting that birds, you know?
What's going on, dude?
Yeah.
Last year we laid the, you know, we took all the wood out, laid like just the foundation of the stage, and then like set up, and then just turned on some music, kind of dance, broke in the spot. Yeah.
Just listen to a Grateful Dead show.
Gotta break
Dance all night.
Last year the cars were kind of like right around it, so it would be kind of like having to go through like a mob of cars. Like say the band pulls up late, they're like, is there gonna be like a clear path for them to like get to the stage?
We're gonna make that. I'm not gonna allow like that to happen again, where we had all those cars blocking that space. Like we'll have a couple of cars, because honestly the cars are kind of nice. Like having John's van there was good because it like blocked the generators.
Totally.
So to kind of cut off that sound. But I also want room in between like the curtain and cars, so that we can put all stage everything. Like once September kind of rolled around, it was hard to focus on anything in my life besides Salty Toes. Like it all of a sudden just became real, and we were juggling so many parts because we had 2 stages and we were building this crew of people, and it takes a bunch of people to bring out all the gear and making sure we have enough gear for every stage. Like we'd been planning all this stuff out for some time, like getting stage plots from every band, figuring out how many mics we need, like does the soundboard have enough channels, all this and that. And so like the 2 weeks leading up were just like so crazy. We were just constantly calling each other like 5+ times a day, like just about anything.
Just concerned about being in the way, having stuff be damaged, and being able to hear. Like,
What do you think's the best way to balance?
Yeah, honestly.
one, like being in the way, if we could consolidate us two in a way where we're like symmetrical or mirrored, or a way that's just like dumb, easy to visualize and see for everybody. That's like, no matter where you're going, oh, there's a sound guy over there, there's also a sound guy there, and you don't even have to look about it because they're just mirrored. And if we can keep lines like straight, then that'll be like the easiest. Like I'd like to be in front of it to hear.
Well, I mean, I feel like you'd be able to go onto either side of it and kind of get like a diagonal view, but we would need you to come out pretty far for there to be enough room for everyone.
Well, layout wise, maybe you guys are still in the middle, but off to a side. So it's like maybe if it's berm, you guys, mid-fest like line area, and then merch.
I mean, another thing we could do to protect them too and make it less like in the way and stuff is we could bring, like somehow we could bring merch and we could bring beer or something.
Oh, so
it could be like a little square.
That's what I was thinking
on the initial plot. Like everything that's important, just
So it's just
one area.
And
And then also no one's gonna fuck with that area. Like, it's obviously,
The stages don't have to be that far apart.
So like the concession, the merch, and sound is like the back. So like you're all in front of it, and then when so like no one's like looking at the other stage when everyone's like getting it set up, and then when they switch, everyone like goes around to the other side.
Oh, that's money. That's money.
Exactly.
And then we'd all be in the center, and then there'd be like a little
just
hut
like that
of like
barricade.
food,
Little
drinks,
looking
merch.
And we can have
sound.
med kits there. It's just like the center place where people are like, I'm fucked up and I need help. Like you go there, or like I'm fucked up and I want that cool shirt.
Yeah.
It's just like the place that everybody knows where to go.
Yeah.
Other than the music. I'm Savannah McCall. My role with Salty Toes was graphic designer, coordinator.
Where do you think you put it?
We need Narcan, multiple doses, at least 3,
Yeah, how does that work?
preferably 10.
How does that
Like,
work?
Yeah.
It's like you put it over someone's mouth, you spray it.
Or you
there's-
stab them in
Yeah.
the
Like the Pulp Fiction session?
I don't know.
Well,
no, it's like
no, do not stab them in the heart, but yeah, it will save
Yeah.
from an opioid overdose.
yeah, it's like preferably in any like fatty area,
Okay.
like even like just.
That's not gonna happen, but we should have those on
We should
deck.
have it.
Yeah.
And we should also have tourniquets, things
Yeah.
like that, in case things get really bad.
So I'm thinking we
And
have.
maybe possibly a satellite phone if we don't have service.
Just to that, we should make a plan, and we should plan for something crazy happening or someone getting
of
hurt,
course.
and then make a plan for it. You know, so if nothing happens, we don't even have to worry about it at all. But if something happens,
We know.
every single one of us are on the same page about a plan on how to get someone out of here fast.
That's a good idea.
How to get in contact with people, where the nurses are.
It's specifically aggressive. If people are being aggressive, what is the plan?
Yeah, that's not brought up. Yeah, that's
Okay, but you have to plan for it too.
No, okay, so
Yeah,
this
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's about
somebody starts yelling at somebody, you think they're gonna punch them, or you think they're gonna start throwing beer cans at, like, what do we as the team, like, what do we do?
My name's Chris Hoffman. I'm doing sound engineering for Salty Toes, and yeah, I got a business named Three Toed Studio, and yeah, just here we are. All my friends started it. Will Sangster, Benny, and asked me to do sound, so here I am. Yeah.
Bad trip stuff? Like, is there anybody with mental health? Professionals?
I can do some of that.
I mean,
I-
someone.
I've talked to many people out of bad trips.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like, I know a lot of like
Yeah,
festivals
yeah, totally.
have that nowadays where like the
No, they do,
resource
it's cool.
also includes people like mental
Well,
health.
yeah. No, I'm just saying I've definitely been there, and like
Yeah.
I would be down to just serve the helping hand, but like I'm also sure there's plenty of people
it'll
that
be okay.
someone could just talk to. But, yeah.
Well, you gotta think about how available you're gonna be at this festival.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Too many
I'm not gonna be like at the tent and be a designated guy, but if I just see it, like I'm down to help. But, like,
And people
I
hopefully
think that's a
have
good
friends.
reminder, though, yeah, to be like,
and that's also like something we're gonna do announcements through
Every time we
everybody.
get on stage, we make sure people are not getting out of hand. They're being responsible. They're taking care of their health. They're drinking water. They're eating food. They're not being stupid, taking too many drugs.
well, Will just asked me one day, he was like, hey, we need a stage manager, you want to do it? And I was like, yeah, okay, I could do that. Like, that's, I feel like I could, that's in my wheelhouse. Like, let's try it. And then, yeah, I was stage manager.
Oh.
My name is Clara, and my role was stage manager. So, just making sure the bands were where they needed to be and making sure they knew about the interviews and coordinating all that and changing the set list or just accommodating where people needed it, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's.
I feel like for me, I was like, okay, mostly just in the boat of like, what is gonna happen actually when we're out there, and like once we're out on salt flats and building the stages and figuring everything out and decorating, and like it was a lot of it wasn't able to happen until we were physically there, which is interesting. So I guess I was curious and a little bit nervous about that.
My name is Jackson. My role was supportive. Will and Benny did the vast majority of the work. I didn't really do that much. I just brought a couple extra things and provided moral support for the fellas. But yeah, so I met Will Sangster like the second day I was at the University of Utah. I moved out here, moved into the dorm. Me and my roommates, we went out to get pizza, and Will was with a group, and we both met up. And then Will and I just got to talking about music and, you know, the outdoors and all sorts of things, and we just immediately clicked. And so we kind of started hanging out then, and then Will said, "Oh, we're going out to the Salt Flats to see this show." And I was like, "Fuck, yeah, sounds great, man, sounds great." So I drove out, and then that's where I met Benny. We picked him up. And from then on, you know, Benny and I just got really tight, and we spent a lot of time together. And yeah, now those boys are my best friends, and yeah.
I got no idea.
I just put it in. Maybe last though, so you just put it on top.
We're gonna put it in first. Okay. Well, that raises it.
Yeah. It's nice like that, just kind of
planning shit.
Yeah.
On our phones.
Yeah, you know, I got to. I got that. I got them digits. Gotta respond to the chicas.
39.5-foot.
Nah, we're set now. It's smooth now. No, you're good. You're good. Keep going.
Oh, you just went over a little hole. That was it.
Fantastic. I mean, leading up to it, it was just all excitement. I couldn't. I was waiting for months, just ecstatic, just waiting for the day. And then we get to the day, and then we drive out there, and I'm just firing on all cylinders. Everybody is psyched to the moon, smile from ear to ear, you know. And so we've just been excited. And Benny and Will had a lot of the stress. They had a lot of the stress.
Thanks, dude. I think it snowed like at this time or like in the early. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Will.
Snow already.
Will, how do you want the stage? What direction are we facing? What's the
Pallets this way, 90. And then you guys come down a little bit. And then line the front up with the front of the stairs.
Then stop next to each other?
Yeah. And then, yep, so it's two deep. So this is the depth, and then we'll come across 5.
Come across by 5. Did you just come this morning? Yeah.
Where are we going?
I think right here, fill in this corner, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it was great. It felt great. I was so glad to be able to, you know, go there. And I mean, helping set up was probably my biggest role. Just being there, like, okay, what do we need to do? Where are we taking this? Yeah, we'll take it over there, whatever. Putting tents up, you know, doing whatever. It just felt nice to, you know, help set up and take down and clean up and, you know, do all the things that a lot of the other people who are just coming to see the show, they don't have to deal with. And so it's nice for them because they can just come and enjoy and then leave. And, you know, I'm absolutely happy to help set up and take down and, you know, do the behind the scenes action on the day of the show.
Hey, Will on?
Yeah, I'm here.
On.
Will, so you wanted a table out of the back? What was the other thing?
Yeah, and then would you mind just taking the aux percussion stuff off of that one in the middle of the living room and bringing that too?
You want that? Oh, I thought there was a table or something. There's 2 tables?
Yeah.
What was the other table?
So it's the one in the backyard, the black one, and then the one in the middle of the living room that has a blue towel and aux drums on it.
Oh, that's right. And did you want the aux drums too?
No. Yeah, you just put them on the ground or whatever.
Okay, sounds good. So, I feel like we just need. Alright, so you want the 2 tables, and then you also want a yoga mat.
Yes, please. Oh, you rock.
6
Thanks.
tables. Thanks, Colin.
What's going on with
Getting that roomie to get the stuff we left behind. Let's go. Thanks, Talon.
Oh, that was a good one.
Saw some toilets around, and we're gonna want to put them out here a little bit. Facing this way.
A well-seasoned.
What if you flip around so you can keep the door open when you're shitting and just get a crazy view?
I like that idea.
We should probably not incentivize public nudity.
Yeah, I agree. Well, so do you want me to face them that way or this way? Yeah, face them this way.
Maybe. How do you find that?
What?
Are we putting this in the front or back?
Go back.
Maybe flip it to the.
Yeah, there's like a good side and a bad side. We might need like some tools to kind of level it out.
Oh.
You built the smart one with the glass.
Okay, then yeah. I was thinking it looks goofy, but yeah, I'll look on the
Yeah. Wait, you can hit it from that way too.
How was last night? Hi, Benny. Sorry we're like late. Of course, it takes way longer to get out here than you think.
Yeah, this is true. It's all right. We're here now.
Yeah,
We're here now.
We're here to help set up. So.
paid for lunch.
Anna, what the fuck?
So, for like, we move the trailer, the the porta potties, all the shit to our new site. We start building the stages. Last year we had the stage built the day before. This year we built it the day of. And granted, we have 2 stages. Then we got to start setting up sound. We got to set up all the easy ups. We had so much stuff to do. We were hoping to do yoga at 3. We hadn't even done a sound check or a line test at 3. We had so much work to do. We were just way in over our heads. And thankfully, we got the first stage rolling by 4:45. So we really only were delayed by like every set was 45 minutes. We were just delayed by. We were just back 1 spot.
Could not be happier. Been excited for months about this. And now I get to help set everything up, hang out, start making friends, put up tents. I love putting up tents. I wish this was my job. Can you imagine? Fantastic. Couldn't be happier.
Shouldn't be water. Did you guys head straight to the coordinates?
Dude,
there should be water.
Like 15 minutes, I'd be like.
Well, we came in the night before and the berm was filled in, so we're like, shit, what do we do? So we found another way over the berm and just kind of camped in a random spot on the north side of the berm. And so that we were like, well, we know we got to wake up early and find where we want to do the spot. And we thought, well, maybe this is a good opportunity to go out by the mountains. Will drives out by the mountains, and we think about it. Why would we move the pin or the location so far away from the original pin? Let's just do it right near it. So we basically were right by the old spot, just a little bit more concealed from the highway.
The pin is not exactly the one in the email, isn't. Yeah, the one in the email sent me more like that way.
Really? Well, hopefully the pin that everyone follows is correct to here. And it is. I mean, if you enter it from Instagram, it takes you just down the berm a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But it's at the point where you can see each other.
Cool.
Are you at the...
Okay, are you past the berm? Are you on the other side of the berm? Yeah, go ahead.
Liam, man, it's Luke. All right, you're gonna drive. You're gonna drive straight.
Have your phone so you can
Yeah, you're gonna drive straight. You're gonna follow the berm.
My name is Casey Zukoski. I am in the band Jack and the Fun Guys, and I've been helping Will and Benny put the Salty Toes thing on. They asked me to come help, and I was more than excited to help out. Yeah, it was a really fun experience, and it has been in the past, so I was glad to help out. Got some audio equipment that they used and some power of my hands. So yeah, I mean, everyone who came and made it happen, you know, I know that everyone who was working it, you included, were running around a lot, and you know, that was a lot of work that I think everyone expected it to be a little bit, you know, easier going. Not that it was hard, but like it was just more than I for some reason I thought. But it was great though, you know. So like everyone who helped, I was very grateful for everyone, because we needed, I think everyone who did it, you know, was doing their best. So it was appreciative of that, appreciative of everyone who came out. Everyone was super kind and loving to everybody from what I saw. So that's, you know, that's all I could ask for. So yeah.
We don't live in illegal land. This is the salt flats. We do what we want.
Yeah.
Right here. Like these blue and reds.
Oh, the colored, the stringy lights?
Yeah, maybe I'll bring this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Now it's screaming. Both of them.
Wow, it's getting close. You're good on vocals. Can I get your cymbals one more time? Okay, whole kit.
I think we have
Masha Love. We have Tyson over here on the bass. We got Aaron on our bass guitar. We got Mr. Liam on our second guitar. And then we got Luke in the back. Yeah, we're super excited to play for you guys. Super excited to be here. Soft rock.
It might have been one of the coolest nights of our entire lives. The third installment of the Salt Flats. I think it's cool. I mean, the three of us we saw the first installment of Salt Flats. I remember when Will got the idea for the Salt Flats. It was like middle of the pandemic. They had Genghis Khan had a show out on the Salt Flat. They had a secret show. And I remember Will just being like, "This is so cool. We should get more bands in here." And fucking Will and Benny are such madmen when they come together. Because they fucking just have, it's like a puzzle piece that just fits perfectly together.
I love the community aspect. Like, how many people come out just to listen to the same music, and we're all just there dancing and having a good time together. I fucking love that.
I've experienced just the most unique of personalities at the Salt Flats Fest. It's been some of the greatest moments of my life, and it's just been like an honor. Without you beautiful people, we couldn't do this, so we love you. Masha Love. I had to do it. I'm sorry. And now we're ready for the song. Thank you for being here. All we want to do is play again. Will, Benny, if you get to see this, please, let us play again. Because that was the coolest thing. That was so fucking cool.
We're the 1001 band, this beautiful group of people right here. My name's John.
I'm Van.
I'm Chip Dog.
Carver.
Leo.
They call me Limo. Roland. We play a little bit of jamming, a little bit of rock and roll, a little bit of blues and some South American.
Something to make you dance.
Yeah.
It'll make you dance. I guess quick backstory. So these guys right here, these fellas right here, they're all brothers from Iowa. They're all we're all similarly aged here, which is crazy. But these three boys are from Iowa, and then myself, Roland, Liam, and Leo we're all from Taos, New Mexico. And so, maybe we don't share the same mother, but we're brothers in the end. I mean, on the way up here, I was thinking like, this is the kind of thing that could go every year for the next, 150,000 years was my guess. First festival, which was a huge deal. Probably only our 10th show, honestly. And so it was a huge honor. as a person in a band and as a friend to be considered for it, by Benny and Will, and two pretty chill guys. I love both of them. I think they're great. I love, Benny probably sees more live music than anyone I've ever known. And so if any, of anyone that I think could put on a music festival, it would be him. And so, yeah, I'm proud of him, honestly. I'm proud of him. I think it's cool.
It felt like being part of a little creative baby that was being birthed. And now we just gotta feed it some music, some creative juices, make it a little child next year. Just make it grow.
Aunt Phyllis is a marijuana band.
Aunt Phyllis is a dick pill band.
Aunt Phyllis, Disco Dream. So, I'm West.
I'm Dallin.
I'm Andrew.
I don't know. We try to play rock and roll, sloppy rock and roll. Yeah, I don't know. It started as a recording project. West and I here, we made an album in my basement. And then, yeah, I don't know, we dropped the album and put a live band together.
Well, I know Will through music. And then I know Benny because I used to live with his older brother. And they're just two cool brothers. It's rad.
Yeah, it's so sick. It feels like a legit little, festival. It feels good, bunch of homies.
There's restrooms, and that's a huge plus, so I think we're good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna need to take some shits later, so that's nice.
Yeah, I think it can go far. I mean, this is what it is right now. Can only get cooler, as long as everyone's intentions are pure running it and they want the best, they'll make moves and it'll be awesome. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. That's all we got. Okay. So sexy.
Cool. I'm Ford.
I'm Peter.
And I'm Patrick.
Daniel.
I'm Grayson. We're Theoretical Blonde. Let's get a tease, man. We play a little bit of bluegrass, a little bit of Grateful Dead, play a bunch of weird stuff. A little bit of everything. Nothing's off limits. We've been known to play some Katy Perry, some Kesha, some jazz for sure. Yeah. So I met this kid first about a year ago in October at a bluegrass jam. And then this kid, Grayson, on the end, he moved from North Carolina, and we met him and quickly roped him in to be a part of what we were doing. And we got asked to play a gig, and we're like, oh, shit, who's the best bass player we know? And it was this kid. So he's never played a lick of bluegrass in his life, and we just
forced him.
Yeah, forced him to come play a show with us. And then in July, this kid right here was filling in for a couple shows, and by the end of like the 3-show run, we were like, shit, we can't let him go anywhere else. So we proposed to him on stage. Thankfully, he said yes, and he is.
Well, actually, no. He said no on stage at Red Butte Garden, for that matter.
He did deny the proposal. We convinced him. It's a happy marriage now. So we met Will and Benny. They hit us up and asked if we wanted to come play. And we, of course, said, hell yeah, we'd love to be a part of it. And so, yeah, I think they've done a great job. And we kind of arrived and we were like, holy shit, like something's happening out here. This is a real event.
I don't know if we expected such a robust setup, to be honest, but it's killer. I think we're all psyched. I think the 2-stage thing works well too. I think it's nice we always have music on.
Yeah, so much love to Will and Benny. We love you guys. I think usually we're just pretty chill. We're pretty lighthearted. We all kind of throughout the day, we're like, oh, we got the jitters. Like we want to go play. We're ready. And so yeah, all day since we've been here, we've just kind of been pacing around. Like we want to get on stage. We're ready to play. Yeah.
Even saltier.
More toes and more salt.
Maybe some MSG next year.
The vibe's amazing. We've just been hanging out all day. We've loved just getting to watch the sun go down. We're ready to watch the sunset, play some songs, and have some fun.
Well, thank y'all. Yeah, my name is Branson Anderson. I'm from Southern Nevada. I am 29. I play music mostly, do odd jobs when I have to. I play folk Americana, blues stuff, and I'm glad to be here on the Bonneville Salt Flats with all my best friends. The Salt Flats just have something about it, an energy or a vibration that feels good. And there's something about playing out here. I don't know what it is, but it feels good. It feels right. I'm surprised that nobody's done this sooner. I'm pretty sure I met Will at Kilby Court in Salt Lake at some show or other, and he just approached me and said he wanted to keep in touch and play shows together. And so I've opened for his band off and on, and he's gotten me some shows here and there, and helps me promote my shows and get his following there. It's really impressive that they can do it. They can organize it. They do a really good job. It's not for the faint of heart to put these things on, and so they definitely deserve a pat on the back, huh? And applause because they do a great job.
I was sitting down here thinking that I'm gonna catch a freight train.
If they keep it up, I think it's going to be really big because people love it, and it's very unique, and the turnout is great. It's the perfect time of year. The temperature is beautiful right now. It's probably 75 degrees or something, and it's nice. Keep on rocking in a free world.
How's it going? Dude, it's going morning, baby.
We got Mr. Liam.
Yeah, it was a little hectic. I mean, it started out pretty mellow, and we we scheduled plenty of time. But you know, there's always going to be unforeseen issues.
Wait, that's the adapter though. Yeah. This is the adapter right here. Yeah, so we need another XLR to there. That's in the board. And that can't extend, but we can do XLR to XLR. So we need XLR in there, XLR right there. Did you grab those? I don't know if they're long enough. Well, they need to be 3 feet from there to here.
Okay, so we got
From this guy. From this guy right to here. Here's the XLR.
Yeah, I think so.
Can I coil this?
From what I know and from the videos I saw afterwards, and like nothing sounded horrible. Nothing was bad, and I was like very aware. Like in the moment, I was like, okay, like I just want to keep pushing through this because like, you know, like there's this huge, amazing event going on with all these bands and all these people that took all the time to come out here and do this and support Will and Benny and all these local artists. So it was like, don't stop, you know, like, you know, like you owe it to the people to like, you know, keep on trucking and like get it done. And I really went as far as I could. Like I made it as far as I could and before, you know, like before I just collapsed. Haha.
Is that it? Or
yeah, I'm trying to remember what the yeah, let's unplug these quarter inches and plug the new quarter inches in. Well, I know, we just need to make sure the inputs are right first. So I'm going to be doing that, okay? So there's 3.
What about if I get an extension cord just for the power to the monitor?
Do we have like a rug, like the other side?
Yeah, actually,
I didn't.
Well,
You know, he was the man in charge, and he was doing a great job, you know, with audio and then also recording a lot of it. You know, there's definitely, you could see he was running around. He was doing a lot that night. So we're glad that, you know, it all worked out. And, you know, I was stoked that, you know, I think that was like his experience on that level was, you know, it's good to have. So, yeah. And then what's his name? Philip. Yeah, Philip. I worked with him actually at this. I work with like Upstage, and he works with me occasionally, and so we've done a bunch of odd jobs there. And he was helping out a lot too. It was kind of like, you know, I think it was Philip, Chris, and I were, you know, we figured it out and we got it going. And sometimes, you know, Chris would be doing something, Philip and I would figure something out, and like we'd be scratching our heads, and Chris would know, or vice versa. So yeah, it all worked out. So glad that we were all there.
Is there some extra something that I can wrap around the connector part? Because that's the only really...
Yeah, maybe do some masking tape.
Yeah.
That'd be
smart.
Wonderful.
Can you throw it?
Casey was a huge help for sure. Casey left at one point because he was playing in one of the shows, and right at the same time the other assistant left too, and that was on like the Fun Guys was on the like third to last or something, and so that was like, you know, 7 shows in, and yeah, my stamina just broke because I had been working since like 9 in the morning, like pulling stages, running wires, setting up microphones, working out power, checking computers. Yeah, and I just had like a total breakdown. Like nothing else I could say. Like I was just sitting there, and then both of them left, and my whole body was like, no, like this is impossible. You have to leave. And then I left, and I just threw up. So my body just like was like, you know, time out. You haven't had a break for like 15 hours, so like go sit down.
Shout out all those people. Chris for tackling sound on 2 stages because our other sound guy couldn't make it. Will for filling in and doing sound when he could, when he wasn't playing music. Casey for helping us do sound. Shit started to go down during Will's set. Chris got a little sick, and so we had no one on the soundboard, and we had like a couple people standing over it to make sure people didn't twist any knobs, but we didn't have anyone who actually knew what they were doing. And then on the other stage, we're trying to run a sound check, but Casey's the next guy playing music, so he can't sound check himself. So I'm like, Dalton, can you do sound? Do you know sound? Yeah, I think I can. So shout out Dolan and the people who helped Dolan. Roland helped out so much. He helped us break down stages, wrap cables, move some things on the soundboard.
Yeah, like the second to last band, I came back to the board and Dalton was helping with the sound, and there was audio for sure, but the band totally missed the sound check. Every gain stage was clipping because they turned everything up too much. The PAs were all distorted. None of the recordings went through. And like right before that, like right before I left, somebody was like, "Hey man, can I plug into your outlet?" And I was like, "No way." And then they just like totally ignored me and went plugged in and turned off my whole power system. And I was like, dude, you really just okay. So it was just surprise after surprise and troubleshooting after troubleshooting.
Definitely fast paced. But like I said, it wasn't enjoyable because it kind of was like, okay, well, if any of us stop now, then it'll fall apart. So like the key players were just all like, okay, let's just keep going. Like, let's make sure this band gets here at this time and make sure that like the Earth stage is set up for the next part and then the space stage is set up for the next part. So it was, I don't know, a little bit of controlled chaos. We'll go with that.
I'm glad it sounded good. Everyone was really trying hard to make it be a sick event, and I think it was a sick event, and I think it's because everyone tried really hard. Yeah, and like Clara kicking ass the whole time. Like she was being very modest. She was running around, and like how I was doing sound for 2 stages, she was managing both stages, finding bands, collecting people, setting up sound checks, like telling bands when to stop.
There's a couple times where like we had to just like rework the whole set list, and so I was just like on the ground scribbling the next parts of the sets, trying to figure that out, and then like distributing it to all the bands.
The most stressful thing for me is it got to a point in the night, it started to get dark, people started to get a little drunk, started doing some things that I wouldn't condone and wasn't appreciative of. And so I felt like I was on safety patrol. I had to tell people not to hang on to the roof of someone's moving car doing donuts, or don't light fireworks by the stage, or don't light a gas can on fire. And all this shit was going on, just like consecutive bang, bang, bang. At the same time, we're also trying to run a music festival. I wasn't planning on being a babysitter, but I have to like crack down. And then eventually it got to a point where I had to go on stage and really make an announcement. Like, if you guys don't straighten up, it's over. And we had like 3 more acts still. Like, we had just started the fourth to last one. So there was still so much music left. And some of the longest sets and the most anticipated sets. So we didn't want to cancel it, but it was like, we have to get these people in line. So for me, the most stressful part was just seeing people kind of do stupid shit and potentially ruin the fest for everyone. But it all worked out after I screamed at everyone. They respected me.
I am very comfortable in my underwear because I'm very comfortable being here with all you beautiful people, listening to this beautiful music, run by absolutely fucking stud of human beings, Will and Benny. Can we get a clap of hands for them, please? Fucking Chris, Casey, Rue, Philip, everybody that's helping out with the sound, stage, merch, food. Let's give a round of applause to everybody that made this happen, please. That needs to be louder. That needs to be louder. Thank you.
I think Will sent out this document where it's like everybody's name and their phone number on this Google spreadsheet. And it's like, Will Sangster, event manager, Benny Klein, event manager. And then Like, my position was merch slinger. And I'm like, what does that even mean? And I think that just speaks to like Will's amazingness. Like, he's just a very unique person.
I'm Roland. I'm Camden Scales. Yeah, we're the screen printing company that printed all the T-shirts for this event, and now we're just working the merch table, selling them. And it was a donation from us to Salty Toes to just kind of keep the dream alive.
I met Benny, I think my like freshman year of college. And we immediately had a connection, and Benny and I have been really good friends ever since. And kind of through him, I met Will as well.
I met Benny probably 3 years ago during COVID. Just up at like a tailgate, just in at like an Alta, and I remembered him because of his long hair, and I was like, and then he came and visited New Mexico when I was there a little while, and just kind of known him for a long time, and somehow as a community we've all come together to do this, and Benny's just been the linchpin, Benny and Will together.
And shout out to Roland for printing all the merch. That was pretty cool. Like, he definitely took the artist visions and made it physical. I think that was a huge step up for us. Savannah helped us just market the whole thing, because like she's got a really good way at promoting herself and what she does, and so she helped us. And she also did art for us. Tommy did art for us. Katya, Lonnie, like the artists helped out so much. Give the Salty Toes some character.
I came up with, I think, the first poster for 3.0, which is the one of like old-fashioned like people dancing, and then the photo of the salt flats in the background and Salty Toes 3.0. And that I was inspired by kind of like my experience at Salty Toes 2.0. Just kind of by like, it's like nonstop dancing. Like, that was my experience with all the Salty Toes, is just like you're dancing the whole time. But once you're actually on the salt flats, you realize it's a very unique venue and space to be listening to music, because it's just this like vast view of endless kind of possibilities. I kind of wanted to captivate people who were looking through Instagram. Salty Toes is kind of like a hard event, honestly, for me to advertise for, because it almost feels like when you're involved with an event and you're like closely related to people in the event, it's almost harder to come up with graphics and design for those people, because there are so many different qualities about them that you want to accentuate, and qualities about the event that you want to bring forward. So that's kind of where I returned back to raw photography from previous events, and then just very raw, clean, kind of psychedelic looking type and font for all of the posters. And then I was kind of very adamant with Will and Benny that I think the less information, the better. Because sometimes like they wanted to include like paragraphs worth of information. I'm like, nobody's going to read that. Nobody's going to be seeing that. So it was kind of fun working with them on like, okay, how can we make a post for how to properly camp with us? And then how can we do another post for the different tiers on tickets? And how can we just do like a raw, this is what's happening and this is where you should go post? So that was fun, just like narrowing down the information.
It's actually so beautiful, because part of the reason why we started this whole company was to do and put on and cultivate things exactly like this. And so to see it come to fruition is really crazy, honestly. I'm super proud of all the boys for getting this together and making it happen like this. It's better than we ever could have imagined. It's great.
Unless you want something right now. Can I get them for a sticker? Yeah, sure.
Freaking, dude, these freaking posters are sick, dude.
It went great, and it was very busy, and that was a challenge too, of just managing all the shirts and all of the money and all of the people and who's paid and who hasn't paid and what size do you want and what design do you want, what color do you want. That could be super hectic. And between each band, like they were switching stages, so all the people would come right by the merch tent. And we had kind of done that on purpose so that people would come revisit, come see if they want a t-shirt, say maybe not, and then they come back and then they want one. They think about it for a little while and then they're like, okay, I want one.
You and me, all the shit you can't find at this daytime.
The salt flats are kind of like a blank canvas, and so there's really nothing extremely like sticking out about the event that you can be, put out like it's obvious that is the Salty Toes graphic. But that's also what makes it really fun, because it is a blank canvas and you can do whatever you want and it can be super out of left field. Like Katya did this crazy clown and then Tommy took it super literally and had like the t-shirt with the actual salty feet. And then I took it like totally in another direction with the woman and the fish. And I think that's what's extremely special about it, is it's challenging because you can go in any direction, but also that allows for a lot of artistic creativity. And I think that applies for the music too.
I know Max could feel me. We danced around some bluegrass earlier. It was really fun. Yeah, it was super nice. I got to move a bit, and now sun's down, and I think things are kind of starting to kick in.
Play next, Will?
Yeah, we're on soon.
Go. You guys all the Magpies?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I've heard a lot about you guys. You guys fucking rip. I'm Tim.
Tim, hell yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hell
Nice
yeah.
to meet you.
Yeah, and this is Chase. This is Chase Camp.
Hi.
He's our guitarist. My name's Mike, and I play the drums. And we got...
My name's Will, and I play the keys.
And my name's Luca. I play the bass.
Pass the flow.
So we're called the Magpipes. We're like a psychedelic rock jam band. We like to do lots of improvisation over chord changes but still like have some songs, lyrics and.
Are you guys ready to run the gauntlet?
It's a spot where everybody can just be who they want to be, and like people just traveling by, some out of town people from California or where was the other? Indiana, like just parked next to us and they're like, oh, we were just like checking this out because we just saw it and they were on a road trip and they just stopped by and like set up camp. And like I just love that. Like it's anarchy, anybody can be here. It's just like total self-reliance.
As far as how many people showed up, I'm like super impressed. Might be the biggest show that we've played as a band, since our inception. So.
I just want to say it's badass that you guys like put your heads together and managed to make something that people from out of state are even showing up to. So, congrats.
I mean, you can see it for what it is. I mean, the silhouette of the mountains in the background, the sunset we just had was phenomenal. The music has been killer all day. There's really nothing bad to say about it. I'm like super stoked.
We're really stoked, most of all tonight, to be playing in all of our matching hats.
All right, last Magpie song for you. Thank you guys. Next up is the Fun Guys.
Yeah!
like when it goes thump at the thump.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. And when it goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
What's up? We are Jack and the Fun Guys. My name's Josh. I play lead guitar.
My name's Billy. I play the drums.
My name's Max. I play the bass guitar.
I'm Casey. I sing and I play guitar.
Just grab it.
I'm Cole. I am keyboarder.
He likes flowers a lot.
Love them.
Today I've been here for a couple hours and I got a little sunburnt. I don't know how it happened. I wore sunscreen, but I have salt in my toes and I'm happy.
I'm wearing socks. So my toes are feeling pretty good. I don't know. There's not many people going barefoot.
The salt is very granular.
Let's take a look at this. Everyone here is wearing socks except for me.
Sock band.
Quite disrespectful, if you ask me. There's 2 stages now. So there's this one, and then there's another one over there. And that's kind of awesome. So now instead of having like 5 bands, there's 10. And it's just more music being played in general, which is awesome. I don't have much else to say about that. In the future, I think
3 stages.
Yeah, I know. I think you could get 3 stages. But I think it'll just continue to smooth itself out. And I think from what I've seen, things have been somewhat smooth this year, and I think it's just going to keep getting more and more professional and
less
frictionless. Frictionless.
I am amazed by Will and Benny. They've been planning this event for so long, and they put so much time and effort into it. Third year. We played last year, and just to see the growth from last summer to this summer is amazing, and I love to see them succeeding. So it's truly awesome, and it's a pleasure to be here. We are Jack and the Fun Guys, and we like to have fun.
We like to have fun.
Yeah.
I love fun.
We're Lee Refugi. We're a rock and roll band from Salt Lake City. My name's Kale Sorensen.
My name's Sarah DeGraw.
I'm Aiden Tritafilu.
And that's West.
Hello.
It's really sick. It's like being on the moon, and getting lost is fun too. So it's been cool.
Yeah, we're happy to be here.
Yeah.
No, it seems like, I don't know, the amount of people here that seem like they're just having a goddamn blast, you know? It's fucking awesome. So. It seems like it's set up so, like, if you're an artist or just someone coming to hang, it's like it's set up for everyone. You know, they did a good job, like, thinking about how to make it function in a way that's good for everyone, which is not always super common. So.
These two played in a band together. That's where I met them. The Arvos, Lovely Nods.
This group's probably been together for like 2, maybe 3 years, 2.5 to 3, consistently at least. So Wes joined like last year, and our band has changed a lot in good ways, I think. It's like the moon, man. Thanks for having us. I'm stoked. Stoked to play.
All right, we're familiar faces. We're from Long Beach, California. Stoked to be playing Salty Toes for the first time in Utah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes.
My name's Nanzo.
My name's John. I'm Dean. I play the drums. And I'm Chad, beer mayor. Yeah, we're stoked to be here, and we love playing music. We play like rock, psychedelic rock, and kind of funk, jazz, blues, fusion, I guess. So we're gonna be rocking the fuck out.
Yeah, everyone here has been so nice. Will and Benny have put on a great event. We're just hoping to bring the best that we can to the show. Want to get some heads banging, get some people moving, and yeah, we're gonna rock the stage down. You know, turn the amps up to 11 as much as we can, at least.
On to 11, baby. That's what we're here for. Yes. So Chad and I knew Will from our parents actually knew each other, which is pretty funny.
Not even that
And yeah, they didn't know each other that well. And all of a sudden, our mom's like, "Hey, this guy named Will's coming to spend the night." And we're like,
for several nights.
Yeah, for like a week straight at our house. And I'm like, all right. And he was super cool.
Yeah, now we got our whole band coming, and we're rocking here in a show that this is not easy to do. And the fact that they got hundreds of people to come out to a salt flat, they got all the necessities like power and porta potties.
And they made it fucking look nice and shit too. Like, goddamn.
I have no doubt at all that this is just going to grow and grow every single year, and just more people are going to come out, more people are going to find out about it, and more people are going to want to be a part of it, you know? So it's already so amazing, so I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to upcoming years, you know? So.
Hell yeah, we'll be back, Salty Toes!
Salty boots.
Hey, thanks again for staying up late with us. Y'all were so excited to play for you. We also have a special late night treat. We got Sir Taylor Dickinson with OSHA. He is projecting liquid lights on your salty toes. So if you're feeling a more chill vibe, you know, stand back and just watch the lights. It's very cool.
Lap dog. Lap dog, lap dog, lap dog, lap dog, lap dog, lap dog, lap dog. Lap dog, excited to see lap dog. They're so killer. That's why I chose the space stage to do sound for. I'm stoked. They're gonna blow it out of the water, I already know it.
My name's Wes. I play bass and lap dog.
My name's Fisher. I play guitar and vocals.
He writes the songs too, mostly. But I'm Luke and I play keyboard.
I'm Josh and I play guitar.
Off screen, we got Chris Shemwell on the drums, and then we also got Colin Weinbrenner on percussion and drums.
All right, we're gonna play a newer song. It's called Yellow Belly. Well, I guess I'll see you later. Some good last words. I thought I'd meet you by the corner, but I misunderstood.
Will and Benny are brave for throwing an event. It's so crazy, but they do a great job. I don't know, you knew Will, and I met Benny through Will and you, but I knew Benny's brother before I knew Benny.
Young Will and young Benny, I'm incredibly proud of them. They're super cool guys. Much love to them.
Yeah, they're very talented gentlemen.
Talented gentlemen.
I like them. I like them a lot.
We have a lot of love for them. We're just super stoked to be here. We're stoked that people still wanna like come out and listen to music and just have fun, and it doesn't have to be a whole thing. Yeah, all I can say is Salty Toast is the salt of the earth, right? Salty Toast is a very wonderful thing. This is the second year. I feel like whatever just happened there was a great summary of what this feels like. It's our second year playing here. We're super grateful to be here. It's totally awesome. I highly recommend it.
Just gonna take a moment to check out how beautiful it is out here with all these beautiful people. Just what the fuck? It's so sick.
For coming out and making this event possible, and fuck yeah.
We couldn't do it without all of you. I'm happy with the behavior we've seen recently. We're all having fun. We're getting down. We're grooving. Lapdog's honestly our favorite local band. I'm sorry to everyone else out there. Don't do that, dude. Just kidding. I love them all.
Let's give one more huge shout out to Familiar Faces coming all the way out from Long Beach, California.
Thank you to all the musicians who played today, the artists who helped us out. There's so many people who helped us put this thing together, and it wouldn't be, I don't know, a dream come true without everyone who was involved.
This is beautiful, guys, and we really are stoked that we're all a part of it together. Please, if you're walking around, between stages, to and fro, see some trash, please help dig it up and make a couple final donations. Good for you, please.
Have fun.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you all for coming. I'm so stoked to see all your faces. Y'all look so cute. We got merch over at the merch tent. If you RSVP'd, you can check in there. There might be something there for you. That's cool. Woo! I don't want to take too much time away from these boys, but hey, if you haven't donated, donate. Otherwise, come up front and dance and share the good vibes. Cheers.
Thanks, Benny. How we doing?
I wasn't, no. So this was my first one. So I also didn't really know what to expect, and I was like, okay, I guess we're going out to the Salt Flats, and I'm gonna be the stage manager, and we'll see what that looks like when I get there. And then got there and figured it out, and it was a blast, yeah.
Amazing. So many people turned up. Saw all different types of people. Just a great time. You got everybody. We got all genres. We got bluegrass going. It's classic rock, jam bands, whatever. Whatever you're looking for is here, man.
It's just good vibes. I don't know. Everyone's chill. I love it.
Everyone's really nice and welcoming. Meeting a lot of cool people. It's awesome. Got my toes out. Can't complain about anything. Good vibes, good weather.
Positive attitudes all around. Seen a lot of people getting reeled down to a lot of real music, and I appreciate it. That's a dying art, and it's good to see it still alive.
This event is fantastic, and the people who put this on are doing awesome work for the community of musicians in Salt Lake. I mean, I feel like Salt Lake is a very underrated music scene, and this is one of the things that is really pushing forward the image across the states of musicians from Salt Lake. So I'm so thankful. The rest of the band is as well. This is fantastic.
It's beautiful. We're trying to start a screen printing shop and artist collective, and this is just it's like the blueprint is kind of what's going on here. It's just a bunch of bands getting together and playing music, and a bunch of artists collaborating on t-shirts and art together. It's beautiful.
The like super vague skeleton of the plan that we had has worked out so much better than we ever could have imagined, and so it fills both our hearts for sure.
It's wholesome.
Yeah, have a part in it at all, really. Yeah.
My personal greatest challenge was just being at the merch tent when like these amazing bands are playing, and I'm just there and I'm like, I wish I could be part of it, and I wish I could be dancing with all of my friends.
We love Salty Toes and we want to be back every year, whether we're playing or not, because this place is the shit.
Salty Toes, yeah, we want to come back. It's been amazing, and it's still amazing. Can't wait to come back and just throw another good fucking show.
And Lonnie was saying the energy here is what Burning Man was supposed to be, and Burning Man is just a chaos show now these days. But this, yeah, with the rain. But this community, this gathering of people who are just genuinely excited to experience music and make connection.
Feels amazing.
It's so fucking cool. It's like the greatest venue. There's nowhere in the world that does it. Dude, I'm so proud of Will. Like, this is so sick to pull this thing off. Yeah, thank you, Will. Thank you. Bigger every single year. I'm hyped on all of them. And Benny.
And this long-haired hippie came up and he's like, talking to us, and a beautiful relationship formed. He plays with us in our dead band now, and he said, "You going to the toe sesh, bro? To the sesh?" And I had no clue what he meant. I was like, "What is this guy talking about?" Here we are on the toes sesh.
To me, I mean, I just like putting smiles on people's faces, and that's like why I love to do this. Like, everyone's just so happy, and having a lot of people are like, that was the most fun I've ever had, which is like a crazy thing to think that just like me and Will can put together something that is like so impactful for people who love the same things that we love, which is music. We're just trying to showcase what the Salt Lake City music scene has to offer to people who maybe never seen it before, maybe seen one band. So I think it's a great way to just expand the community and help people find new sources of fun, excitement, and just positive energy. But yeah, we'll see where Salty Toes goes.
But I got to watch Lapdog, which is cool. But yeah, that was super cool. I got to go up to the front. Will was like, "Hey man, I got one thing for you to do," and I was like, "Oh, what is it?" And he was like, "Go dance," and I was like, I didn't even respond. I just walked away right to the front. Money, this is what I wanted.
I think kind of just as things are starting to get going and there's a bunch of people pulling up, and then the music's kind of starting and things are just starting to get rolling, and then you're kind of getting into it. That for me is kind of one of my favorite parts, just because the energy is just building and building, and you see everything's coming together, and like, oh, we've been waiting for this for months, and now finally we're here, we're doing it, it's happening. All these people are starting to show up, and just cars coming in and parking. You're like, oh, this is already way more people than last year, and we haven't even really gotten started yet.
At the time it was 1 a.m, there were so many people there that it took me at least a half hour to walk to the end of a row of cars. Like,
it was like a city of cars, just people camping out.
Dude, it was a festival of people.
Yeah, my favorite part was definitely, it was the end of the night, and it was like the Earth stage had already finished, so the only band left was Lapdog. It was on the space stage. And I just remember looking at Will, and we were like, this is the time. We've been working all day long. Like, let's just run to the front of the stage and just like enjoy the rest of the night and dance and like listen to Lapdog, which is a great band. So that was like lived up to the expectation, and also was definitely the most exciting part of just like, yes, we did it. Like, the whole night was a success kind of thing.
No, I mean, me too, like more so now, but it was like, I feel like I was just still kind of riding the high off of the event after the fact, that even though I was so worn down that I was sick till now, I was still mentally like too stoked to be like, all right, how do we get it going the next time? How do we bigger, better, all that. But my original intention, like before that just wave caught me, was to be like, all right, drop it for a month and then come at it with plenty of planning. And now is the, drop it and do that part.
Really, I was glad that it seemed like everyone was very friendly. I didn't get into any kind of, it's like, oh, what are you doing here kind of vibe, But yeah, I thought everyone was just there to enjoy, like the music. And that was the kind of vibe that I think that we were going for. I think that's kind of what we got. So that's good. Yeah.
I love Slingshot Productions. They actually made my first ever art show, Limerence, become possible. It was basically this small backyard art show of local Salt Lake City artists just coming together and showing off their art. And I think Slingshot Productions was the first time that someone was like, this is real and we can make this event happen, and this is how we're gonna make it happen. Here's what we need to make it happen. Here's what you need to do. And that was extremely special. And then they also brought in local bands like Lapdog, so we had amazing music during the art show, and 200 people ended up coming, and it was overwhelmingly beautiful, and it was extremely inspiring for me. And from there, I've just continued throwing events and pursuing art as an actual possibility for my life. And I think Slingshot Productions is responsible for a lot of connections and networking and growth in the art and music scene here in Salt Lake. So
yeah, so I'm not sure when they started. I'm pretty sure it was a few years ago, but we've done, I think it's Will and Benny, and they would, do a lot of at the shipyard was Benny's old house. I think Will lived there too. So they'd do little backyard shows, and that was a lot of fun. And I think, what I've gathered what Slingshot Productions is, and I might be wrong, but it's just local music, promoting, trying to help the local scene and put on these little events for, whoever are kind of up and coming in a sense. Just kind of a little local friendly production company, trying to put stuff together and making more of a scene for, the scene, I guess, a community, I guess I'm just saying, the scene, so, yeah.
Oh wait, I gotta say one thing. Also, I don't think you should expect a festival from us all the time. We're still gonna do other things. We're not just a one festival a year type group. That's not what Slingshot is. I mean, in the past we've hosted multiple concerts a summer, so it also, at the smaller scale there'll be other events to look forward to. So I mean, I think just if you're interested in what we've done and what we are doing, follow along, and the next time you find yourself at a Slingshot event, might be great.
Slingshot Productions is Will and Benny's sort of thing. That's their little production company that they're doing. So, whenever they're putting on events, and we used to do shows in Benny's backyard, and I'm not really involved in that too much. I just help up or help set up when I can, and help out if they need me to. But yeah, it's really their brainchild, and it's something I hope they continue for a while, because they make a really good team. They put on some really fun events.
So if you just look up, it's written on the sky right now. That's how you keep up to date with us. But on the real, you follow us on our Instagram because we don't have a website or anything. We just have an Instagram and mouths. So that's.
We'll also do fun, smaller things like Benny was saying. So look up in the sky, ask a neighbor, yeah.
Thank you, Will, Benny, for having me. All the bands, thank you for trusting me with your sound. I'm excited. I'm glad that this is happening. And I can't wait to see how this turns out, this chapter of it. So, thank you.
Thanks, Ben and Will.
I just want to say I love you, Will, man. Threw a badass show.
Fuck yeah, Will. Love you, man.
Let's come back every year, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to say thank you to the homies for throwing this beautiful arrangement of music and love and life. And I personally love Salty Toes.
I think they did great. Yeah, they're both hustlers and they're making it happen. And it was awesome to be a part of.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Already said it. I'm super proud, man. They did a great job. They're doing it for the people and for the love. It's nothing, like the way I see it, it's just very pure. It's a very pure thing that they're doing, you know? It's just for the enjoyment of music. It's very wholesome. Very, very wholesome. Yeah.
Like Ben and Will's lives circulate around music, and that is their passion and what they love to do. And I think it's just really cool to see them pursuing those passions and making a festival like this that is super unique and special and an absolute pleasure to be a part of, like coming true through, the artwork. So
I think so. I mean, there were a couple, hectic moments, and the fires got a little out of control at some point. I had to take a nap in my car for a little bit because things got a little too crazy. But it's just, I'm just glad that we got to do that, and I'm grateful for the experience, and I'm beyond excited for the next one.
Well, I was looking at my tea bag, and it says, "Friendship is a sheltering tree."
If you came to Salty Toes, thank you. If you didn't come to Salty Toes, we'll see you next time because I know you heard about it from someone.